Procrastination, enemy of your financial endeavors. It's what keeps you putting off that critical task that needs to be done, day after day, week after week, month after month, and year after year. Do you think, oh, I'll get around to that later, or I'll start working on it right away? But then find yourself browsing Facebook or watching TV instead. If so, your problem with procrastination may be costing you thousands or even millions of dollars in lost opportunity every year. Hi once again and welcome to my channel. Let's talk about procrastination and how this action can stop us from success, and how to stop it from happening. Procrastination is a killer. How often have you promised yourself you'll start tomorrow? Well, now it's tomorrow, and guess what? You still haven't done anything. Stop wasting time doing nothing and put that energy to use by starting your financial plan today. You will feel so much better knowing you did everything in your power to take control of your financial future. Procrastination is something that we all struggle with at some point in our lives. We constantly tell ourselves that we will start working on our financial goals tomorrow, but tomorrow turns into next week, next month, and before we know it, years have passed by. The problem with procrastination is that it robs us of our potential. We have big dreams and aspirations when it comes to our finances, but those dreams will never become a reality if we don't take action. By constantly putting things off, we are sabotaging our own success. One of the reasons we procrastinate is because we think that starting our financial plan will be easy. We underestimate the amount of effort and dedication it takes to achieve financial success. We convince ourselves that we don't have enough time to focus on our finances when in reality, it's just an excuse to avoid taking action. Another common excuse for procrastination is the lack of an emergency fund. We convince ourselves that we can't start saving money or investing until we have a certain amount of money set aside for emergencies. While having an emergency fund is important, it shouldn't be the reason why we delay our financial endeavors. So, how do we overcome procrastination and finally start taking control of our financial future? The answer is simple: start today. Don't wait for the perfect moment or for everything to fall into place. Take the first step towards your financial goals right now. It could be as simple as setting up a budget, researching investment options, or talking to a financial advisor. Remember, the longer you put off starting your financial plan, the further away your dreams become. Don't let procrastination be the enemy of your financial endeavors. Take action today and watch your financial future unfold. This will be easy. Everyone procrastinates, and it is easy to put off certain things when we are feeling unmotivated. When it comes to making financial moves that can affect the rest of your life, procrastinating can be detrimental. This doesn't mean that you should never put off planning for retirement or for your kids' college fund. But before you do, ask yourself if it is worth delaying these plans because you are too lazy to make a decision today. If you do decide not to act right away, come up with a plan that includes deadlines so that when the time comes around, all the steps will have been taken and you won't find yourself unprepared. Remember, it doesn't have to be complicated. I don't have enough time. Many people who procrastinate often say, I don't have enough time. This couldn't be further from the truth. Everyone has 24 hours in a day, and many think that they are using their time wisely. But even if you sleep for 8 hours every night and spend 8 hours at work during the day, this still leaves 8 hours per day. That is plenty of time to accomplish any task we want to complete. It's just that some people are not going about it the right way. The problem lies in how we prioritize our time. We often get caught up in distractions like social media, binge watching our favorite TV shows, or just mindlessly scrolling through the internet. We lose track of time, and before we know it, the day is over. One way to combat this is by setting specific goals and breaking them down into smaller tasks. By doing this, we can allocate our time more effectively and have a clear plan of action. It's important to prioritize the tasks that are most important to us and eliminate or delegate tasks that are not necessary or can be done by someone else. Another strategy is to set deadlines for ourselves. Without a deadline, it's easy to push things off until later. By giving ourselves a specific time frame to complete a task, we create a sense of urgency and motivation to get it done. Additionally, it's important to eliminate or reduce distractions as much as possible. This means putting away our phones, turning off the TV, and finding a quiet and focused environment to work in. By creating a distraction-free zone, we can increase our productivity and accomplish more in less time. I'm saving money because I don't have an emergency fund. We all know that feeling. You've been trying to get started on saving money for months, but your procrastination habit has kept you from starting. Well, your best bet for stopping this crazy habit is the easiest: spend less than you earn. Put whatever discretionary income you have left after necessary expenses into savings instead of splurging on things you don't need. Trust me, it will be hard at first, but I promise it gets easier as time goes on. You might be thinking, but I can't afford to save money because I don't have an emergency fund. I understand where you're coming from. It's scary to think about saving money when you don't have a safety net in place. But let me tell you, not having an emergency fund is actually a reason why you should be saving money. Life is unpredictable, and emergencies can happen at any time. Without an emergency fund, you'll be left scrambling to find a solution when unexpected expenses arise. This can lead to taking on debt or sacrificing other financial goals. By saving money, even if it's just a small amount each month, you're building a cushion that can help you navigate through unexpected situations without causing financial stress. Start small. Set aside a portion of your income each month and gradually increase the amount as you become more comfortable. It's all about building a habit of saving and making it a priority in your financial endeavors. One way to get started is to automate your savings. Set up a separate savings account and arrange for a portion of your paycheck to be automatically deposited into that account. This way, you won't even have to think about it or rely on your willpower to save money. It will happen automatically, making it easier for you to stick to your saving goals. Remember, the enemy of your financial endeavors is procrastination. Take the first step today, even if it's a small one. Start saving money and building an emergency fund. Your future self will thank you. My way out: what you can do today. Identify one thing you know that is supposed to be done, but have not done yet. Write down this one thing and set a timer for 5 minutes. Do nothing but work on that one task for 5 minutes, if you can. When the timer goes off, get up and repeat with another item on your list. Do this over and over until your list is complete. You might find it helpful to create an itemized checklist or use an app, so you can cross things off as they are completed. Setting small goals and breaking tasks into manageable chunks is a powerful way to combat procrastination. By focusing on just one thing at a time, you eliminate the overwhelming feeling of having a mountain of tasks to tackle. During those 5 minutes, give your full attention to the task at hand. Minimize distractions, close unnecessary tabs on your computer, and put your phone on silent. This short burst of dedicated effort will help you build momentum and make it easier to continue working on the task after the timer goes off. As you complete each item, you'll experience a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. This positive reinforcement can motivate you to keep going and tackle even more tasks. Plus, crossing items off your checklist is incredibly satisfying and can give you a visual representation of your progress. If you find yourself struggling to stay focused or feel overwhelmed by a particular task, don't hesitate to seek support. Reach out to a friend, family member, or colleague who can provide guidance or assistance. Sometimes, having someone to hold you accountable can make a world of difference. Use this one weird trick to get started right now. It might sound impossible, but there is a solution. Instead of just doing the thing you don't want to do and then feeling bad, try this method. Do what you don't want to do for just 2 minutes, and then go do what you want. This will bring guilt-free enjoyment right off the bat and help you maintain your sense of morality as well as get things done quickly. Give it a try. This method, known as the 2-minute rule, is a powerful tool in combating procrastination. By setting a timer for just 2 minutes and committing to work on the task you've been avoiding, you're breaking down the barrier of resistance. 2 minutes may not seem like much, but it's enough to get you started. During those 2 minutes, focus solely on the task at hand. Eliminate any distractions and give it your full attention. You'll be surprised at how much progress you can make in such a short time. And here's the best part: once the 2 minutes are up, you can reward yourself by doing something you enjoy guilt-free. The key is to establish a habit of starting. Once you've overcome the initial hurdle, it becomes easier to continue working on the task. Often, the hardest part is getting started, but by using the 2-minute rule, you'll be amazed at how quickly you can build momentum. It's important to remember that this trick isn't meant to be a magic cure for procrastination. It's a strategy to help you get started and break the cycle of avoidance. Once you've completed those initial 2 minutes, you can decide whether to continue working on the task or take a break and come back to it later. The point is to overcome that initial resistance and get into a proactive mindset. So, the next time you find yourself procrastinating on a financial endeavor, give this one weird trick a try. Commit to just 2 minutes of focused work, and see how it transforms your productivity. You'll be amazed at how much you can accomplish by taking that small step forward. Don't let procrastination be the enemy of your financial success. Start taking action today. In conclusion, Procrastination is not just your college roommate who's always sending you that Facebook message at 3 a.m. in the morning. Nope. Procrastination is also the hidden, or not so hidden, enemy that wreaks havoc on your financial future. So what can you do to prevent it? Well, here are some helpful tips to stay on track and fight this nasty thing called procrastination. First and foremost. Number 1. Find a reliable accountability partner or journal keeper to remind you when things are due. Utilize those lists. They really come in handy during those last-minute scrambles. Number 2. Spend 10 minutes at the end of each day planning for tomorrow so there's less room for error tomorrow morning when we're thinking about what needs to be done for the next day. Use wasted time wisely. Number 3. Do something you enjoy but that doesn't take too much brain power. Watching TV, catching up with friends online, listening to vlogs like these. Research shows that these activities actually boost our productivity by more than 50%. Number 4. Avoid social media. Being an armchair quarterback never helped anyone make money. Their backward SA saying that goes, do not leave for tomorrow what you can do today. With that said, we hope you liked this video. Please subscribe to our channel. Until the next. Take care. And thanks for watching. Bye. And thanks for watching.